that part we like. Vehicles, we have 6 vehicles up here, and that counts the ones that Howard Center has. So they have a couple that are we're still under contract with them. So. But it's the last few years, couple of years, we've taken over most of their service. It works. It's okay with us. It kind of works to your disadvantage a little bit because a lot of that ends up being waiver programs, which county's being asked to support, I'm sure.
Around 40%.
So, but it is a little more difficult to bill, but we are making it work. Any questions on transit?
I guess the contact that I've had here is very good. People are seem to get along fine. I know your 2 employees; they are good workers, and
they've done an excellent job for us. I might add just a little bit of information. I don't know if you're all aware of it, but we did lose a Sac County bus this year right at Christmas time. We had one burn up in Auburn. So,
do you know anything?
And Orville Geyer called me about 10 after 7 on Christmas Eve, and he says, the fire department just left. I said, what happened? I thought maybe his house was on fire. I said, oh, bus burned up. I said, what? Yeah, evidently the tank heater that he had plugged in shorted out. That's what it looks like. But it didn't damage his house or his garage, so we got lucky there. Just the bus. I said, well, if it's just the bus, I said, we'll make that work. The bus was an 03. He had 177,000 on it, so it wasn't.
Do you self-insure, or do you have?
No, actually,
do you have coverage.
On that one, we had coverage. We do. They get about so old, we pull the collision and comprehensive off just to carry liability. But that one, we still had full coverage because Orville drove it every day, and we turned in the insurance. The adjuster come out and he said, well, I might be able to fix that. And I says, look, it burned every wire under the hood. I really don't have an interest in seeing that back here. This will be a continual problem. And I called around to different bus vendors, and they had anywhere from $12,000 to $14,000 to buy one like it. And the insurance company come back actually almost $2,000 higher than that, and unless our $500 deductible. So I said, well, fine. We'll take the check. You can have the bus. And so I do have 3 buses on order, so it's not that we're out of vehicles, but we got them into a good vehicle that's working out good for them. Any questions I can take back to Rick and Joe? You'll notice on the request this year we did not have any request for a match for the RLF funds or anything like that. They've been up here and talked about that or anything. They did get economic development grant to help with that. And so I don't know if you gentlemen paid into that at all last year. I know some of the counties were going to pay half last year and half this year.
It was in the budget. I can't tell you right offhand if it was requested by Region 12 or not.
I don't know either. Rick would have to answer that.
But I do know that we budgeted for that last year.
And if so, and if paid, he'll have to. He hasn't seen the check on that yet, so he's going to go do anything until he sees the check. But they did approve so much money to help pay the match. So maybe we'll get lucky. Anything else? I just thank you. Thank you for the support throughout the year. We seem to get along pretty good up here. We don't have too many fires to put out. No pun intended.
Who's the part-time driver? We got Geyer and the 2 Myers.
We use Dennis McCarron. He drives actually the Howard Center clients down to Carroll to work at Farner in the morning, and then picks them up at night. And then Mark McGuire, of course, has been driving for us for a long time. I keep thinking maybe he'll tell us that this is it, but he hangs in. I bet this winter he's All right, thank you.
You bet. Have a good day.
Right, purple going back.
Oh, yeah.
Does Auburn have power when you went through?
Seem to.
Good.
I think
I lost track of where they were at.
I think they do. There's a lot of activity going on, so the contractors were getting ready to work at the fire station there, so it's not been an easy winter for anybody, so you see activity, it feels kind of good.
Yeah. Okay,
Thank you.
You bet.
Thanks, Jim.